What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? Y'all know what time it is. Hit that like button and show up. Show up. Show up. Hit the like button and show up. It's Saturday, man. It's Saturday. Y'all know what time it is. Ain't no doubt. Come on in. Come on in. Let's see if we can talk about it. Y'all come on in. Hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like button. Let's go. Today is a good day. Like I always tell you, it's a good day. Hit the like button. It's free. It's free. That's for real. It is free to hit the like button. Oh, man, come on, man. Y'all know what time it is. Today is a good day for a lot of people. And it's a not so good day for a whole lot of other more people. But if you made it here right now at 12:04, it's a good day for you. And I'm gonna see if we can't have a real discussion. It's a real discussion time, man. That's for real. I got my Dutch brothers. I'm going down today. It's going in. I'm going in today, man. Y'all remember to hit that like button when y'all show up, man. That's for real. Let me see what we got going on, man. We got y'all president running people out of town. What y'all think about that? We got your president running everybody away. If you don't belong here, go ahead and pack your bags before the people come and find you. Especially if you got any kind of case pending. If you from somewhere else and you got a case pending, move around. Deport yourself. Please deport yourself. Because guess what? It's at a stage right now, you can run, but you can't hide. As Hispanic American Texas, I damn Gomez. Boy, you something else, man. Shout out to Gomez for always showing up, man. My boy said as a Hispanic American Texan, I fully support this. Man, hey, man, you a Hispanic, so if you support it, guess what? It's a whole lot of other more people support it. I got to ask you one thing. Since you support it, if you had some illegal immigrants next door to you, would you use their phone number that they provided to call ICE? Would you use the phone number to call ICE if you had some illegal immigrants staying next door to you? Would you call in? Yes or no? You ain't got to go no explanation. All you have to do is put yes or no. Because I understand it's a lot of people support what you support. But since you the first one in here to say that you're an American Texan and you Hispanic, I have to ask you that. Would you call ICE? Yes or no? Now, don't get cold feet on me now. You and I already spoke on it, so you might well say yes or no. Don't you get cold feet in the middle of the race. Because what you won't do is a whole lot of other more people gonna do it anyway. They gonna do it anyway, man. Well, boy, I said I sure would with a smile. Hey, man, at least you ain't tell no lie. At least you told the truth. There's a lot of people gonna hide behind the phone and just turn you in, and nobody never know where it come from, right? But at least you was honest enough to say, man, if you stand next door to me and you illegal, I'm calling the laws on you. And it's a lot of more people feel the same way you do, right? What's good? He got George Washington on his picture, so I already know. Say, man, y'all hit the like button, man. Come on, man. It's Saturday morning, man. Let's go. Let's go, man. It's going to be more people come in, man. But for the people that's here, hit the like button. Let's go, man. Shout out my boy Boss Man 123 in the building, man. Ain't no doubt. My boy say he got George Washington on this picture. You know he going to call the Federalists. Okay. My boy Hungry says a lot of job openings. Hey, man. We go. Now, since you brought that up, they gonna bring them topics. I might well talk about it. But anyway, if you want to hear it right now, I need you to hit the like button. My boy said, boy, it's a bunch of job openings. Well, I tell you this. Are anybody willing to do the landscaping work that the illegal immigrants was doing? I'm not gonna, I don't even like to call them that, man. That shit sounds so harsh, man. I'm gonna give it a name where I say, is anybody willing to do the work of the people that didn't get here by way of legalization? I'm gonna put it like that. I don't like that immigrants. That sounds too harsh, man. So I'm gonna give them a pass on that move out, man. I'm gonna let the people use that really dislike those people. As minorities, brown and black, we need the jobs. I do them jobs, construction last. Hey, man, my boy say as a minority, brown and black, we need the jobs. I do them jobs, construction, landscaping, and dishwasher. Well, hey, man, guess what? I done them too. Dishwasher paying $20 an hour in Austin. Get that money, man. So if you in Austin, Texas, and you want to be a dishwasher, it might be an opening for you, right? My boy Gomez said they paying $20 an hour, man. $20 an hour can pay some bills, man. You know what I'm saying? And I know they're going to give some overtime out. But like I said, it's a lot of people ain't willing to put that kind of work in. It's a lot of people ain't willing to go out there in 100-something degree weather in the summertime and climb that tree with that pruner and cut them leaves off. There's a lot of people ain't willing to cut them acres and all this. A lot of people ain't willing to get out there at hot sun and pour that pavement. It's a lot of people ain't willing to do that. But if you willing to do that, those jobs will be available by the time Donald J. Trump get through with this situation, because, hey, man, like I said the other day, it's a bad day for a lot of people, man. Got my boy Big Face in the building, man. Shout out Big Face, man, and them Baltimore Ravens, man, although they didn't make it, though. Big Face, I'm gonna ride down on you every time you show up, man. The way you gave me grief and you told me they gonna go all the way. Yeah, okay. Once again, another bad season for the Baltimore Ravens. Look at it, talking about laugh. Yeah, you might well laugh. You can't do nothing else because you know I'm telling the truth. But anyway, man, like I said, they getting they getting their ass out of Amazon. Yeah. I ain't gonna start nothing, man. I'm gonna let you make it on that, man. My boy said they getting their ass out of Amazon, right? And I understand they is. Who you think gonna be in the Super Bowl? If you ask me, I'm gonna tell you this just me. This don't mean it's gonna be right or it's gonna be wrong, right? But I want to see in the Super Bowl. I don't want to see no Kansas City Chiefs, and it ain't got nothing to do with that other shit. But I want to see Josh Allen playing against Philadelphia Eagles. That's who I want to see. Jalen Hurts and Josh Allen. I want to see Jalen Hurts because he went to the Super Bowl last year. And he in a position to go again. Although it might not be that. It might be Philadelphia and Kansas City again. So we looking at them scenarios, right? But overall, man, I'm going with that's who I want to see in the Super Bowl. If you ask me who I want to win it, I want the Philadelphia Eagles to win it. Why? Because Jalen Hurts went to the Super Bowl last year. I place man, you ain't when you place an order, man. I place when you place an order. Tell me when you place an order. I ain't seen your name run across nowhere. When did you place an order? Did you place it? I can't remember. I ain't checking my books. But if you place, let me see. Oh, okay, well, you in the mail, man. Did you get, I'm gonna ask you this, Big Face. Did you get the email and the tracking number? If you did, put a 1. If you didn't, put a 2. Put a 1 in the chat if you got the tracking number for your order. Ain't no doubt. See, man, you know I'm straight across the board, man. You can't deny that, man. This shit it's too easy. For anybody that want to do any person Savage Drive gear, man, go to OGHollywoodSpeak.com, man. Get that Savage Drive gear, man. Big Face, I already know. It's on the way, man. And it should say it'll be there Tuesday, right? Quick turnaround on the order, man. Quick turnaround. Yeah, I don't play no game, man. It's a user-friendly website. I fixed it up like that. Shout out, man. Got my boy Burn in the building, Mr. Savage Drive. That'll be me. Yeah, I'm gonna need you to go to www.com OG Hollywood Speaks and get that Savage Drive gear, man. Just like my boy Big Face did. Super turnaround, come right to you with no problem. And it's user-friendly on the website. As you can see, I'm wearing Savage Drive Bomber. Anybody interested in this, send me an email and we'll make that happen for you. But nevertheless, guess what? I said, but I know they probably ain't gonna allow to happen. They're gonna probably let me. Hey man, it is, Mahomes is the champion until he get dethroned. Simple as that, man. Shout out to Mahomes, man, but do I want to see him in there? No. I already gave my prediction who I want to see, but that don't mean nothing because I ain't on the field, right? I'm at work. If you don't work, you can't order, right? If you don't work, you can't order. I ain't gonna even say if you don't work, you can't order because I am the CEO of Savage Drive, right? And I do what I want to do with it. So, you never know, man. But I will tell you this, man. This is the way I bless people, right? When they order from me. When you order from me, don't expect to get what you order, just that. It's gonna be something else with that. Put it like that, man. That's just how I operate, man. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say that, man. I can't stand Mahomes and the Chiefs. I ain't gonna say that, man. That's tailor it a little bit. Tailor it a little bit. Just say you don't want the Chiefs to go, man. You know what I'm saying? Just say you don't want the Chiefs to go. Oh yeah, I take care of the people, man. That's what I do. If you order from me, it's gonna be something included in your order, right? If you order from me, man, because you support me and you allow me to support other people, man. That's just what I do. And for those that know or for those that don't know, when you bless this channel, I bless other people. And that's just the way the world go, man. And in order for you to get blessed, you gotta bless somebody else, man. That's why I say, I'm the CEO of Savage Drive, man. Yeah. And I take care of the people. Why? Because the people take care of me. This is the people's channel. And without the people, it wouldn't be no channel. So that's why I take care of the people. And we keep it 110, straight across. Hey, man, I got your Big Face, man. Don't worry about that, man. Oh, here go this boy say, I think Washington gonna take it all. What you think they gonna pull a Eli Manning when they beat the Patriots, when that boy Tyreek caught the ball on his helmet? You think it's gonna be one of them seasons for Washington, right? I don't think so. Oh, got my boy Lil Travis in the building. You better watch out, Travis. CEO say he gonna take a look at you. Shout out my boy Show You Love, man. Boy, you got so many channels that all not be legal. That's for real. Ain't no doubt, man. But like I said, man, at least we can say, at least start laughing. Hey, man, like I said, man, it's going to be a lot of job openings, man, because Trump already said this for sure. If you don't want to get deported, deport yourself and save yourself some time, because I done made it where ICE can come into schools now. I done made it where ICE can pick you up at the hospital. See, ICE can go places that they wasn't allowed to go during the Biden administration. Well, with Trump, hey, man, everything is a go. Everything is a go. And especially if you hear by way of illegal and you a criminal, you got to go. He riding down on that. You already know him. If he done sent the real military to the border, it's over with. My boy said it'd be cool to see the Bills in Washington, though. It's just a change. Yeah, we gonna, it is, man. Like I said, I don't think, this is my opinion, I don't think Jaden Daniels is gonna go, because they're not going up and down that field on Philadelphia like they did on Detroit. Detroit had 18 players missing on the defense. So it was just up and down the field all day. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think Washington, they gonna play, but I don't even think it's gonna be a high-scoring game, because you gotta remember it's gonna be cold down there in Philly, man. I just think Jalen Hurts is gonna take care of the business, man. That's my opinion. But we will see. We will see. And we all can come back and talk about it. Oh, yeah, they got something special going on in Washington, man, but that shit ain't gonna happen. They can ride down all the streets in H-Town and pick up a lot of... Hey, man, listen what I'm saying. I'm telling you that the Hispanic race is going to turn each other in. My boy said, my Cowboys is doomed. Yeah, y'all just hired Shamhama. No, y'all out of there. Oh, come on, man. Quit playing, man. That's going to be the new... what's one of them sorry-ass teams in the NFL? One of them, name one that's going to be the new Jets, man. They're going to have all that talent over there, and it's over with. My boy said, it's not fair to the Spanish and Black Americans. Man, I tell you this, man. You got to realize one thing, though, man, that it's a lot of people here by way of coming across that border, man, right? Jaguars, you right. There's a lot of people here by coming away across that border. And it ain't just Hispanics. See, there's people from other motherfucking countries over here. Haitians, all that, man. America got a whole bunch of people that's over illegal, right? And like I said, that shit's finna come to a halt. Because if you ain't recognizing what's going on, they giving that ICE number out, man. Whenever you know the people to go on national TV and provide a phone number so people can turn other people in, that lets you know how serious that shit is. They providing a phone number. If it's somebody that's illegal in your surrounding area, or even next door to you, or even in your house, remember what I said. That's how cold that shit is. Here's the number, call in. Here's the number, call in, right? People gonna be calling in on their family members, man. Because, hey, man, we already know. Hey, man, look, I was looking at some shit the other day, right? And people are always making fun of this shit, but it is, but it ain't. That what they said, this is coming from the Hispanic race, the same thing like Gomez said a while ago. Man, I'm born here. So fuck them. If they offer money, I'm going. Hey, you never know till you pick the phone up and call. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, there's a lot of folks gonna be mad. Hey man, it is what. But look at this here. Look at this here though. Real talk, man. Real talk, right? If you've been over here illegal for 20 years, right, and you ain't straightened your business out, you need to go back. And that's real. If you just been over a freelancer for 20 years, you need to go back. Cause 20 years, $5 a day, that's $36,000. That's easy math. I ain't even count that. That's come out the head, right? And it only takes probably $20,000 to acquire a motherfucking attorney or the paperwork to make you legal. But a lot of people ain't do that. So it's a lot of people, it's gonna be a lot of slow walking and a lot of crime, right? It's kind of like when Trump took office and he shut that app down. People were this close to getting interviewed or completing the final steps of their paperwork, right? He shut that bitch down and it was over. So if you ain't in by now, you ain't gonna be in, because the minute you try to go up there or do anything within those lines, they gonna put them handcuffs on your ass. And they ain't playing no games. And I'm for real. You seen the other day what they did. You seen my boy said, I know a lot, been here 30 years and refused to learn. Hey man, I gave you the story the other day. This is what I'm saying. I gave a real story the other day. I was in a motherfucking place of employment. I ordered food through Uber. Right? The man brought the food to me and didn't know how to speak a lick of English. I had to take his phone, turn it around in order to see who he was looking for. And not only that, when I took his phone to see who he was looking for, I got the food, signed off on it, and guess what else he did? He talked to me in fucking Spanish. Say, you know that's a cold lick. He was talking to me in Spanish. A black man that was born in the USA, he was talking to me in Spanish, right? And the only Spanish I know is from the people that I've been around, and it's very little. And I think we probably all know the same kind of Spanish. Let me think of some shit real quick. Gracias, poquito, shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So here I am, ain't no doubt. So here I am, I'm talking to the man that, you know what I'm saying? My boy said, you can pass for a Cuban. Hey man, don't do that. They might be knocking on my motherfucking door, go man. Oh, don't be do that. They might be knocking on my door, man. Hey, I'm black, man. I ain't no motherfucking Cuban. I ain't from no other country. I'm from the USA, man. Yeah, I'm from the USA. Cause I know one thing. We on YouTube and it be motherfucking me law enforcement in the chat. So I ain't from no Colombian. I ain't from none of that shit. I'm from the USA. I was born in motherfucking Texas. I'm born and raised in West Dallas, and I'm out the projects. So I don't know nothing about all of that. Hey, what's up, dude? Y'all hit that like button for me when y'all show up, man. We just doing a little vibing, man. Hey, man, some shit is off limits. I can't be no motherfucking savage when ICE knock on my door, big face. I can't be no savage when ICE knock on my door. Yeah, so that's why I had to clear that up. My boy said I can pass for a Cuban. I ain't no Cuban. I'm black. And I don't speak nothing but English. Yeah, let's get that straight across. Yeah, real talk, man. But this is real shit that, you know, I like to keep it humorous, but at the same time, I'm gonna always keep it 110 all the way across the board. Although I like to bring my people in here and have a discussion, but I want y'all to understand that this is some serious shit. Because Donald J. Trump, man, he shut that app down as soon as he came in office. As soon as he wound up in the Oval Office, boom, ain't no more, it's a wrap. And he went to sign executive orders, just like he did the other day. Listen to this, right? Y'all check this out, man. I know this might not mean nothing to a lot of people. I know, but I'm still gonna bring it up. Now, let's talk about JFK, John F. Kennedy, right? You know, John F. Kennedy, little old file been sealed, document file been sealed, you know, about his situation and all the things that went on with him, right? But soon as Trump got in there, he signed off on that shit and opened it up. So it's gonna be a lot of shit come up on that situation where government was keeping a lot of stuff back. They didn't want nobody to talk about it, right? Or they wasn't allowed to talk about it. Well, in the weeks to come, it's gonna be a lot of things get released about a couple of people, JFK and Martin Luther King, right? Now we know the rumors about Dr. Martin Luther King. We know that. We done heard them all. If you old enough, you done heard it. You know, where Dr. King was having an affair, he was going to parties, he was doing this, he was doing that. But Trump signed off on that and opened that back up. He opened that back up to where people can listen to the tapes and all this shit about the evidence that they had pointing at Dr. King. In other words, what Trump's saying is this: he wasn't as clean as people think he was. But I know where that shit coming from, right? It's coming from y'all rolled down on me and gave me 34 felons, and I was at the top of the chain. Wasn't nothing against me. I didn't have shit against me. Y'all came messing with me. So guess what? I'm gonna expose the people you look up to the most. That's just the way Trump playing it. And he the president, he could do that. No, he signed off on it, so the weeks to come, man, it's gonna be information come out about people that people don't want to come out. You know, some people say it's good, some people say it's not. You know, but it is what it is, man. And that's why I said this up. Ain't no sense of people crying about certain situations because, hey, people voted for Trump. And it ain't just white people. Let's get that clear. A lot of black people voted for Trump. They ain't gonna tell you that though. Oh, my boy in Colorado, man. Dropping in from Colorado Springs. Ain't no doubt. Shout out my boy Small D in the building. Yeah. Hey, man, I told you don't be so hard in this chat, big face. He said he gonna be the next JFK. Hey, man, look. I ain't gonna, hey, man, like I said, I don't never wish no ill will on nobody, man. All I can do is just sit back and see what's gonna happen and what ain't gonna happen. But I understand one thing. My boy says, a felon in Texas, I voted for Trump. I ain't got no problem who you voted for. You voted for whoever you feel like was gonna get the job did. And you already told me who your situation is. Anybody that got motherfucking me George Washington for Avatar, I already know where you going with it. They already tried, big face. Remember they shot his ear. Hey, man. Boy, y'all hard in here, man. Y'all hard. Y'all too hard, man. That's one thing I can say about this chat. Y'all ain't gonna let nobody make it. Y'all gonna give baller, strike, man. That's what make it so good when I come here. I already know I can come here, and y'all gonna drop it. Y'all gonna tell exactly the way y'all feel, and ain't nobody gonna change that. For real. Hey, Small, how that weather up there in Colorado Springs? Are you getting any snow? How is it going down for you up there? Because I ain't gonna even ask if it's cold. I already know it's cold. Yeah. You see where I'm at, I'm chilling. Yeah, but like I said, man, You know, it's a lot of people that voted for Trump, man. This is what they wanted to see, man. You know, I look at Trump like this here, man. He got 34 felons, man, and shit, he acting like a felon, man. He acting like a convicted felon, man. Got all his homeboys that stormed the Capitol. He done got all them out. Ain't nothing wrong with that. You know, he got all them people out. All the people in the name of storming that Capitol, and they said the election was stolen. Trump said, you know what? When I get back in, them my people, so the first thing I do is I'm gonna free these people, right? And that's what he did. He freed all them people, and they free now, right? I just wish he would have freed some of my motherfucking homeboys that's got life sentences and all that time down there. But, you know, you got to give a ball, a strike, man. And he just really, the thing about that, he just showed America, man, that I ain't no politician. Y'all on some politician situations, and how y'all do y'all business is how y'all do y'all business. But what I do believe in is standing on what I say. It shouldn't be in the job in America to turn you down because you have, well, I'm all for that, man. But you got to realize one thing, though, man, that, and be honest, when you fill out any kind of application, they say, have you ever been convicted of a felon, right? Now, it's up to you whether you put yes or no on there, because we know one thing. They only gonna go back 7 years unless you trying to fill out a job for the CIA or the government or any kind of government job. They gonna go back more than that. But they only gonna go back 7 years, man. There's so many people that got felons, got good jobs, man, that shit is just really on the application, right? You know, there's a lot of people ain't abiding by that shit, man. So do like everybody else do, tell a lie. So don't let that be the reason why you don't get that job, because you didn't answer that question. Now, the only thing about that is if it's been past 7 years, you know what I'm saying? So they ask you in the interview, can you say no? Yeah. You can say whatever you want to say. You can say no because you ain't got to go into that. You ain't got to say, hey, man, I caught this case and this what happened. You just look them dead in the eye and say, man, I ain't never been convicted of no felon. But you can't go in that motherfucker saying that and then turn your head. Now they gonna know you lying. So you got to know how to lie. You know, and you know, sometimes you got to lie. You know what I'm saying? See what my boy Small say, you ain't got to tell them folks anything. You don't. But I think this, when that be on the application, right, I think people use that for an excuse not to get the job. Well, they wasn't going to give me the job because they said if I've been convicted of a felon, I know I've been convicted. Hey, man, do like you've been doing. If you're a felon, you've been lying anyway. So just tell them a lie and say no. You got to remember, though, they only go back 7 years unless you applying for a government job. And then they going to do some more shit with you. But this is the world where people can find out what they want to find out. And I'm quite sure that people know that people been convicted of a felon and they still got good jobs. You know, they got good jobs, man. They got second chance jobs where you ain't got to tell no lie. Damn near everybody in the company done been to the prison or got a felon on their record. You know, like Kraft Cheese. You know, they take felons. So the door wide open if you got a felon or not. You know, and you know, if you're nuts long enough, just tell them, man. Don't ask me about no felon, man. The man that run the United States is a felon. So why you bother me about the felon I got, man? You know, that's if you're nuts long enough. You know, that's the way you handle that. Real talk. Yep. But electric companies are that's what I'm saying. Electrical companies are felon friendly. Well, it's a bunch of jobs that's felon friendly, man. You know, like I said, when people say that, oh man, they ain't giving me the job because they said I was a convicted felon. Oh, that's just a cop out, man. You ain't want to do nothing no way, man. You ain't want to do nothing. I ain't never seen. Listen to this though. I ain't never ever seen anybody that's been convicted of a felon that told the truth. Who been convicted of a felon? Man, you was a felon, you was a fucking hoodlum, you in the streets, all of a sudden you go apply for a job and you gonna tell the truth. Get your ass out of here, man. Quit playing. I ain't never seen nobody tell the truth that's done did all that criming and they go up here when they get ready to turn a leaf over and get legit. Now they want to tell the truth. Man, you been lying. You lied to the judge when you get convicted of a felon and they gave you time and you went wherever you went and that was it. So when you go to these honest and decent jobs, tell a lie. Don't tell the truth. Tell a lie. Shoot your shot. Don't tell them people, yeah, I just got out last week and I done had this. Man, tell a lie and go on get that job and go on work. We know one thing. If ICE come in there, they can't take you nowhere. Now, that's the lie you can't tell. Now, if you tell that lie, they can find that out. You know, and you gonna run anyway when ICE come in. That's for real. Because like I just told y'all, it used to have restrictions on ICE where they can go. They ain't got that no more. Ain't no more sanctuary cities and ain't no none of that shit. Ain't none of that. And it's like right now, right? Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of job openings. It's like right now. Chicago was a sanctuary city where they was getting see the people, there's a lot of people mad about this here. I ain't gonna do no tripping, but I'm mad too, shit. I've been over here all these motherfucking years and then ain't nobody never gave me shit. You know, everything I got, I had to get up and go get it. It'd be cold in the motherfucker out there and people going to work. But all you had to do is be a legal immigrant and come over here. Shit, they gonna give you money. They gonna give you a car. They gonna give you a place to stay. That's what a lot of people upset about. People was born and raised over here and they can't get no free check. These motherfuckers is getting free check from the government for a starter kit. You know, we know you ain't from over here. We know you ain't got no family. So what we gonna do? We gonna send you a check every month and we gonna give you this place to stay until you get on your feet, right? You know what I'm saying? What's good? What's good? Oh, my boy said you was a taker. Hey, man, look, man. How you can get one of these jackets? All you have to do is email me. It's real simple. Just email me, right? And everything you need is on the website. How you can contact me, right? And we can make that happen. It's direct contact. It's direct contact. And we can make that happen. That's only, and I'm not going to even insult your intelligence because I felt like if you wasn't serious, you wouldn't have inquired about it. But if that's what you want to do, you can email me. And the email is at oghollywoodspeaks.com. That is the website to where I sell Savage Drive gear at, right? Go to that website. My email is right there, and I will get back with you as soon as you get with me. Simple as that. And we'll get you hooked up, man. And we can put you in one of these bummers. You know what I'm saying? For real talk. Yeah, like my boy said, you don't work, you don't eat, but it's crazy how good they give it up to them folks. No disrespect. Well, you know what, man? Like I said, man, I feel like, people need a start. I agree with people need a start. But what made it disrespectful was this. You got people in Chicago struggling for real. They ain't gave them nothing. But they turn around and give it to people that's not even from here. See, that's what the big problem was, and that's what the people didn't like, because y'all already opened this shit up and considered it as a sanctuary city where these people can't be penalized for coming over here illegal. You know what I'm saying? And then you turn right back around, then you give them a free check. See, that's what the people got mad at. See, the thing about it, though, is this. I'm going to tell you how you know the situation is real, right? When you get them black folks in Chicago dialing that ICE number, you know they want them gone. So they got black folks. They got black folks picking the phone up. Hey, man, Julio Rodriguez work up at this situation right. He work right here. He illegal. So they want them all gone. They want all illegal people gone. But on the back end of getting rid of all illegal people, they still ain't gonna treat the people that's from here. They ain't finna give them no check. People still got to get up and go to work in the morning, man. But that's the problem, though, man. That's why Trump got a lot of votes, man. He got a lot of votes because of that situation right there, right? Now, did he say some off-the-wall shit and disrespect people? Well, all that shit politics, man. It's dirty. So it's going to be some shit, you know, that he said, and it's going to be some disrespect, all that, you know, but that's just back and forth. But the real root cause of the situation is, hey, man, people coming up missing, man. And the people coming up missing is coming up missing at the hands of people that's not from here, right? Although it's going to happen every day. Now, if you get, like I said, man, you only got 4 years. So it's impossible for you to get rid of everybody. You know, you're going to have somebody get through the cracks. You know, you can have somebody get through the cracks. That's in anything, right? But he just want to weed out. Y'all got to pay attention. His number one agenda is to get the people that's creating chaos and committing crimes. So he want them gone. Because the people don't start screaming now, man. My daughter didn't come home last night. She was this, she was that, you know, and all that. See, he want to get them people first. But I don't want the other people to think they exempt because he go get them. No. If you ain't from here and you hiding under that rock, we gonna kick that motherfucker over. We gonna kick it over. You know what I'm saying? My boy said, when O-Block want the feds involved, you see what I'm saying? So you know what I'm talking about, Small. Nigga, you got gangsters calling out. You got, hey, listen to this here. You got gangsters calling ICE. You got dudes that put out drill music want ICE in. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. You know, you got people that's doing drill music. You got people that's carrying switches and all this, and they want ICE involved. You know, they want them gone. You know, cause like I said, they giving out free money in Chicago, but they ain't giving the money out to the people that's been staying in Chicago, right? And that was the problem. And that still is the problem, you know. Like my boy said a few minutes ago, you can go down to motherfucking Home Depot. You think the next president gonna let them? Hey, man, you got to realize one thing. He ain't got number 4 years, right? And it's gonna be virtually impossible for you to run everybody out of the states that's illegal. Now, is he gonna round up a bunch of them? Yeah. But his thing is this. He know he ain't gonna get ready to get everybody. You know what I'm saying? He know he ain't gonna get ready to get everybody. But what he can do is instill fear in the people that's illegal and pray that they leave on their own. That's why he said what he said. Deport yourself. And I won't have to send the people out after you. And it's going to be a lot of people that do that because it's going to be a lot of people that quit going to work. You know, they just going to disappear. They going to disappear. That's for real. If you go to work and Pena ain't there today, you know what happened. He say he sure heck set an example of the ones he does can't send a message to. That's what I'm trying to tell you. See, he ain't playing no. That's all he's trying to do, man. It's a conquer and a divide mechanism that he using, and he using Hispanics against Hispanics. That's all he doing. And we know one thing: the Hispanics over here that was born and raised in the States, they can't wait to get rid of them people that's not from here. Why? It's like Gomez said a while ago. They over here, they don't know no English, they don't know nothing. And all they say is, me no sabe. Me no sabe. Well, goddamn, how you gonna drop off my food at my house and I got to take your phone and do all the work for you, right? That's what's going on now. You know, you get people coming your door that don't know no English. And then you got to ask yourself, how in the hell this man get this job and he don't know no English? Ask yourself that. But that's just the way it's been going. That's the way it went down since Sleepy Joe was in office. You know, Sleepy Joe was letting it go. Or what Trump called him, Slow Joe. Called him Slow Joe. You know, but that's nevertheless, man, like I said, but it's gonna be virtually impossible for him to get rid of everybody, man. It's gonna be some people that sneak through the cracks, and it's gonna be some people that leave and come back. The world built on that shit. But at the end of the day, that border wall is going up. It's closed. The border is closed. Ain't no more. They might change the name. You know what I used to say? Oh, he's a wetback. Well, they might change that name, shit, because there's going to be some people that ain't coming back over here, you know. So they might have to give it another name, you know. They might have to give it another name. And they do come up with different names to label different people. We all know that, real talk. But we just got to sit back and see. But we do know this, though, that the situation is real. Ain't nobody playing no game with it. The shit is real. If you over here illegal and you in the chat right now, they on your ass. I'll let you know that now. Or even if you watching this, they on your ass. And I ain't got to give you no warning. They talking about it every day. You can turn the news on right now. Somebody done got apprehended this morning. Right now as we speak. For real. My boy said Trump said he changed the Gulf. See what I'm saying? They got all type of, he finna do, hey man, you can't mean, you know, yeah, he gonna change that motherfucker to, what do you say he gonna change to? American Gulf. So, and he know he ain't got nothing before. He can't get no another run. Ain't no more going back in after this, Donald Trump. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no more going in after this. It's over with. That's real talk. Ain't no more going back in after this, Donald J. Trump. So guess what he gonna do? For these 4 years, he gonna stand 10 toes down. And he gonna fuck up some shit. You know, it's gonna be some people that dislike what he do. Even people that's of his party, the Republican people, it's gonna be them. It's a lot of people going. We already know, you know. You got to give a ball, a strike, a strike. Although, if you Republican, you ain't gonna like what he do because some Republicans, goddamn, he ain't got the heart that Trump got, right? So everybody ain't gonna agree what he do. Everybody ain't gonna agree what he do, nor is everybody gonna be against what he do, you know, because you got suckers every day. You know, sometimes people sit back and know the situation is wrong and ain't gonna say nothing because they don't want their head chopped off. And we know one thing, he will chop your head off, as Mike Pence, and shake your hand at the same time. So, hey, man, all you can do is sit back and just watch. You know, all you can do is sit back and watch. But I tell you this, you had a lot of farmers vote for Trump. People that's got farms and things, they voted for Trump, right? But on the back end of that is we know a lot of farmers use what? Illegal immigrants. A lot of them farmers use illegal immigrants. So they gonna suffer from that situation. Because I tell you right now, I'm speaking as a motherfucking black man. You ain't finna get no blacks out there to pick all that shit in them fields. No, no, no. I swear you ain't finna get no black man to go out there and do all that them legal immigrants was doing. That ain't gonna happen. Because the first thing black man gonna tell you, man, you crazy. They already did that. So you ain't finna get no black man to pick all that shit. You ain't finna, so the farmers gonna suffer, because there's a lot of agriculture and things that's planted on farms that a black man ain't gonna do it. He'll do a lot of shit in life, but he ain't finna get out there and pick nothing out them fields. That's too much like having a bad experience when the experience was bad. So, ain't no black man doing that. So shout out to the people that own farms. I don't know what y'all gonna do. Y'all might have to start up and crank up them fancy machines y'all got and go out there and do it yourself. Because Julio ain't finna show up at work tomorrow. Julio Rodriguez ain't finna show up at work, man. I'm letting you know that now. Pancho is over with. He might have worked for you for 10 or 15 years, but he ain't showing up no more. It's kind of like how many of y'all watch the Kentucky Derby? I watched the Kentucky Derby, right? And a lot of them horse trainers be Hispanic. A lot of them be Hispanic. And they don't speak no motherfucking English. So that ain't rocket scientists. And a lot of them finna go back to where they come from, right? And then don't think that I'm just talking about Hispanics, right? Because it's all kinds of people over here in the United States. Real talk. So they're gonna be like California and go get them out of jail to pick this shit. Well, hey man, like I said, it's a lot of people in trouble. And it ain't just the people. Remember what I told you, there's a lot of people in trouble, and it ain't just the people that's going back. Real talk. It's a lot of people. Hey man, listen to this. They are picking these people up and putting them on big planes, taking them back. Yeah. They putting them on big military planes and taking them back. So you already know it's serious, man. My boy said California/Texas, where they at? They at the Home Depot right now. You know where they are. You can go to any Home Depot right now. They're going to be under that tree. Real talk. They're going to be right under that tree. And like I said, we all had a whole squad. Pick the best. Hey, man, I'm just telling you, real talk. The people that own them farms, they're going to be in trouble, man. Because we know one thing. It's a lot of people that be on them farms that ain't from here. And they pick a lot of cotton. They pick a lot of vegetables. They pick a lot of vegetables. They pick damn near every vegetable it is, man. Real talk. Oh, yeah, Florida people, too. My boy, you wrong about big face. I'm going to miss the taco truck. Well, that's what I'm trying to tell you. It's kind of, listen to this here. It was a Hispanic chick on TV the other day, right? And guess what she said? Everybody like coming to San Antonio. Why? Because we got all the good tacos, we got all the Mexican food, we got all of this. But the people that make all this food is illegal people, right? So don't expect to have that when you come down here, right? Well, hey, man, if motherfucking me, Rosie Perez, been working up 30 years and she ain't got no papers, shame on her. She knows she's supposed to straighten up business out a long time ago. And if she ain't straightened it out, that's on her and the people that she worked for, right? But you got to remember this. It's a lot of American Hispanics is the one that voted for Trump. He had a hell of a Latino vote going for him, man. And do you think all those people were from here? Yeah. Most of the motherfucking Hispanics that voted for Trump, they from here. Like Gomez said a few minutes ago, I want them gone anyway. And this coming from a Spanish guy. He said, I want them gone anyway. So imagine millions and millions of more Hispanics feel like Gomez do. They ain't from here, no way. They ain't from here. They ain't got no business over here. They working in stores. They working in restaurants. They working in this room, getting that $20 an hour and can't speak no English. You know, you go back there and you want some shit washed or clean. Guess what? He ain't speak. I don't speak no English, you may go. Well, how you get this job making $20-something an hour? And we know you're a hard worker. We understand that. But I need to know how you get this job. And then you go around the corner and you got 15 more of them. No, Trump said, no, that's too much. We can't take no more of that. You got to go. That's square business. My boy said they in pockets. Yeah, I ain't hating on them, man. You know, I ain't doing no chipping on them, man. The problem ain't with me. So if you Hispanic and you run across this video and it sound like I'm smashing you, I ain't. My boy said, no, black people in Popeye, big face. All I'm saying, if you happen to be an Hispanic and you illegal and you run across me, Mr. 110, don't think that I'm smashing you. The problem ain't with me. The problem is with the 47th president. Yeah, that's who the problem with. So if y'all upset, y'all need to try to get a direct line to the 47th president. But you can't be illegal though, because you're going to put a wiretap on the phone and have the people come pick you up. I want you to know that right now. So the problem ain't with me. I'm just on here giving my opinion, but the people ain't giving no opinion. They for real. Real talk. They like I said, when that other administration was in there, going into them schoolhouses and them hospitals and them churches, all that was off limits. But now, if you just so happen to be an illegal immigrant and you going to church every Sunday, be aware that you might have a busload of people outside waiting on you when you come out. Real talk. I'm just giving a ball, a strike. If you from somewhere else and you go to Sunday service, right? And you go down there, you go on to pray to Jesus, right? You go on to pray to Jesus. When you come outside, they gonna have a double outside. If you don't know who that is, that's the devil. So, hey man, my boss said they go trap him as a Catholic church. Hey man, that's what I'm trying to tell you. If you've been going to the same church every Sunday to go see Jesus, and to go pray to Jesus about your situation, well, when you come outside, they're going to have Diablo out there. Do anybody know what Diablo means? Is there anybody in the chat can tell me what Diablo means in Spanish? Is there anybody? So, Anybody in the chat can tell me what Diablo mean in Spanish. That's who gonna be outside when you come out of there from seeing that Zeus. Real talk. My boy said, oh, my brother, yeah. Boss man know what it is, the devil. Hey, he talking about, yeah, that's what it is, right? Like I said, I don't know a bunch of Spanish, but I know one thing, that if you from here and you was born here, which is fine, but if you been over here 35 years and you ain't got your paperwork right, you really out of line, man. You disrespected the family and all that, man. Because like I said, I just did the math for you a few minutes ago, man. Because I think the amount that the lawyers be wanting, sometimes the lawyers be playing on you. You know, $20,000 to get your paperwork right? If you been over all that time and you ain't took care of business, you out of. Look at my boy Smiles. Hope my grandmama's good by now. Well, I tell you what, if she ain't, she gonna need some help going where she going, and she knows she got a good son-in-law in Dollar. He gonna help her out. You know what I'm saying? He gonna help her out. She knows she got a good son-in-law in Dollar. He gonna help her out. Ain't that right, Small? I know you gonna help her out, man. Hey, why you Small Dollar, come on, I know you gonna help your grandmama out, man. Ain't no doubt. It's the devil, man. Yeah. Diablo. Oh, you wrong, man. You can say, all I gotta say is this, man. If they get him, don't you be the one that call that ICE number, man. Don't dial that number, man. Because I'm telling you right now, this administration is playing divide and conquer. They want all the legal people in the USA to dial the ICE number against the illegal people in the USA. Now, whether that means you can have your family member living in your house with you right now. Remember, y'all remember this. I'm talking to all the people illegal. That's who I'm talking to. You could be in the house with somebody that's legal and you illegal. But if them people come to that door, they gonna turn that house upside down. And the reason why, because the people that's legal knew you was living in that house up under false pretense and you've been illegal for the past 30, 40 years. But boss, that's messed up if they do. They too old. Legal Hispanics real. I'm just telling you what it is, man. You know, you got people that's been over here forever, bro, and ain't took care of no paperwork. Real talk. Well, we already know if they put a reward out. Hey, let me ask y'all this. Did that last administration, right? Did the last administration have a number where you can call ICE? Answer that. Did the Biden administration have a number where you can call ICE on people that's illegal? No, I didn't see no number. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm trying to tell you. They coming in with a new game plan, right? They providing a number so you can tell it on Rodriguez next door. That's what they doing. That's a divide and conquer move, but you got to be able to see what's going on with them. They know one thing, man, that the Hispanics here in the USA, they consider themselves real Americans, which they are. If they born here, they that. But the other people, they frown on them people. They frown on them people. You know what I'm saying? You see what my boy said, it's 4D chess, ain't no doubt. That's all it is. They playing real chess. The checkers went out the door when Joe Biden left, when Sleepy Joe left. See, ain't no flying kings, none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, oh yeah, they getting on, but it don't matter if you cripple, or we can assist you in that. We can give you a pair of crutches. And where you go, that's on you. You know, if you sick, well, you need to try to tend to that over there, wherever you from. We ain't paying for none of that no more. You ain't getting no free rides, right? Now, check this here out. This is something else people didn't know, right? And we all know these kind of people right here. This is real talk. How many people know somebody on food stamps? EBT, they call it. If you know somebody on food stamp, put a 1 in the chat. Real talk. If you know somebody that's on food stamps, put a 1 in the chat. Because they got something in the cooker for them. See what small down, he already know. We know people like that. Well, guess what? They got something for their ass too. They trying to put a cut on them food stamps. I ain't talking about the money slow down. I'm talking about cut it off. They trying to cut it off, real talk, because they know one thing. It's a lot of people that's walking around and in good health and in good shape getting food stamps. We know that. You know, see, everybody know that. It's been happening since, back in forever. It really is scamming, You know what I'm saying? That's for real. I'm just telling you, man, that they looking at all that from all angles. My boy already looking at it. I ain't the only one know. See, my boy said they gonna make them take drug tests. Ain't no doubt. That's what I'm trying to tell you. All this is implemented into this administration. That's why I was telling y'all the other day. It ain't just gonna get bad for the people they sit in places. It's gonna get bad for the people that's been here, right? So, say this. All them government housing, real talk, man. We finna talk some real talk. I'm talking about government housing, right? They got some houses so big that belong to the state. Have anybody ever seen a person that's on stamps, right? Or that get government assistance, stay in a real house? I ain't talking about no apartment. I ain't talking about no projects. I'm talking about a house. How many of y'all seen that? That some people on government assistance stay in houses. See, my boy said nice 2-story. He know I ain't lying. Yeah. And all they pay, my boy said never. Well, I don't know. You see the other people said for sure. Ain't no doubt. F-150 outside with the Beamer. And guess what? They get food stamps. That's government. The government own that house. They put in a voucher and took care of the business. Yeah, $12 for rent. That's what I'm saying. It is Section 8, but it's a house. It ain't no projects. It's a house. So when they clear for the voucher, they move in that house. Yeah. Real talk. Y'all hit that like button, man. We just riding. That's what I'm trying to tell you. They got people like that right now. But this administration is taking a look at that. So it ain't just the legal people finna get put in the knot. It ain't just the legal people finna get put in the knot. They taking a look at the whole situation, right? Real talk. Real talk. See, my boy Big Face said, bro, you need to come to Texas and you'll see, bro. I'm trying to tell you, I see it all the time. And I'm talking about nice houses. Shit, nice houses, brick houses. Out there where people is actually paying mortgage for their house. Can you imagine you paying mortgage for your house, right? and you go outside and somebody standing next house to you, that's a government house. My boy said, I'm buying food stamps, speak up. Well, shit, I'm quite sure all of us done bought some food stamps. Hey, you mean I'm gonna give all day $100 for $200 worth of food stamps. I ain't tripping. I'm for the projects. So I'm gonna give 100. You know what I'm saying? What you mean? For real, man. Real talk, man. You know, if you come to Texas, you will see. You know, you remember during the COVID situation, right? Let's talk about that for a minute. During that COVID situation, right? Man, them food stamps had almost $4,000 to $5,000 on them cards, on them EBT cards, man. Can you imagine having a food stamp card with $4,500 on it? Come on, man. My boss said, I'm gonna give you back. Hey, listen, $4,500 on an EBT card. What's good, OCT in the building? Y'all remember hit that like button when y'all show up, man. We just vibing. Say, dig this up. Can you imagine that? $4,500 on an EBT card during COVID. I seen it with my own eyes. Real talk. Man, was chicken dinners everywhere. Man, come on, man. I ain't no shame in my game. I'm from the projects. I know what it look. I know what a food stamp look like. You know, I know what a food stamp look like. I know what the purple food stamp look like. I had a couple of them myself. Every time we used to go to the store, mama gonna reach in that food stamp book and pull out one of them purples, and you gonna go wherever you going. They ain't getting no real money back. They gonna give you a food stamp back. You know what I'm saying? Got my boy, Waterspoon in the bill. Y'all hit that like button when y'all show up, man. How many kids, though? That part. All I'm saying, man, we riding and we telling the truth. If there's anybody in the chat, if you ever had food stamps in your life, man, give me a 1, man. Don't do no lying now. Don't do no lying. I done already told the truth. I'm from the ghetto. I had food stamps. I know what it was like to get that purple off there. Mama give it to you, and you go to the store, and they gonna give you numbered food stamps back. Yeah, I've been there. I know what it's like. You know what I'm saying? They ain't give you no real money back. Look at them ones popping up. These boys telling the truth. That's all that, you know, you got to give ball to strike, man. But that don't mean everything gonna stay the same, though. Some of that stuff gonna change, right? My boy said, tear it out the book type of food stamp. That's me. That's me. Real project, baby. I'm gonna tear it out the book. Blue, green, and brown. Nigga, I'm that purple one. I used to tell mama, I want the purple one. Give me the purple one. Yeah, I need the purple one. That's that 20. See, that's that 20. I'm going right down there to that stove. You know, Big Mama gonna come out. You know, anybody had a Big Mama, you know, she gonna come from right here with it. She gonna go, you know, cause she gonna keep her as stash, Big Mama is. See, she gonna go up under ain't no doubt. See, Big Mama gonna go up under that titty. You know what I'm saying? And my boy said, Donna Holden, I'm from the Philly Housing Authority. First and 15 of the month, ain't no doubt. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, first and 15 of the month, man. That's when the stamps coming, man. You can tell, look at this here. I'm finna give y'all, check this out. You would know if you from the projects, right? And you know I'm from one of the biggest projects it is in Texas, right? I'm from the West Dallas projects, right? Check this out. Now, we had the next door neighbors. See, we got next door neighbors, and I was in the projects when they used to give out the 2 projects. When you had a big enough house, they gave you 2 sets of projects, you know, 2 sets of apartments where you can go from one side to the other side. See, that's when you know, that's what you call balling. See, that was balling projects right there. When you can have your house, and that was a double project when you can go through the next door and you still in the same house, you know. That's the kind I wanted when I was growing up. You know, I said, man, they got that big old house, you know, but all the time it's some state shit, right? But you can tell when somebody in the projects done got them stamps. Because when you go to their house and you see all that Borden's milk and that orange juice and them small bag of chips, you know they got them stamps. So that's how you can tell they got them stamps. See, but nowadays they done switched it up, right? They giving you the EBT card. During COVID, the EBT card was real popular, man. They gonna put $45,000 to $5,000 on the card, right? And when you go to the store, you gonna see all them kids in there. Then you can just look and say, oh yeah, they got them stamps. That EBT card working. And you see them kids running through that store, they getting all type of shit. Shit they ain't never had before, right? That's how you know the money was already on the card. Y'all know what I'm talking about, man. Yeah, but you got to be from the real projects to understand where I'm coming from. You can't be no part-time. Look at my boy say all them sodas way back then, they was calling them pops. Ain't no doubt. They was calling them pops. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they was calling them pops. Real talk. And if you from New Orleans, they gonna call it a cold drink. See, I don't know nothing about that, man. If you from New Orleans and you was getting them projects and you stayed in them projects and y'all got them food stamps, y'all gonna go make groceries. See, they call them go make groceries in New Orleans. They ain't calling it no soda. You know what I'm saying? They gonna call it a cold drink. So y'all know nothing about that, man. Y'all don't know nothing about that. My boy said a case of hug juice, ain't no Yeah, when you go to somebody's house, when the projects, man, they got them little small juices, you know they got paid. Ain't no doubt them cookouts was popping, man. Woo, them cookouts was popping. Y'all know them, but if you from the projects, y'all know about them house parties. See, that was the best parties you could ever have, man. Them little house parties, man, and staying in the projects, man, motherfuckers sweating, everybody sweating. You gotta raise the window up. You know what I'm saying? And they had that motherfucking that old commercial weed. So it was all good back then, man. It was all good back then, man. And you really from the projects if you drinking that Thunderbird and Kool-Aid. Real talk. That's when you know you from the projects. If you drinking that Thunderbird and Kool-Aid, you from the projects, man. Square up business. Real talk. You going right over there. It ain't too many spots though. Like now, all this new school shit. They ain't got no bootleg where you go knock on the door and you get a bottle of whatever you need and y'all just going on about your business, right? When you go knock on the door right now, they selling all that other shit, some shit that's gonna have you buried next week. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no doubt. What's the word? Thunderbird. I'm dying. All right. Say, you got to know what I'm talking about to ride with me, man. I can take you wherever you want to go if you from the projects. Yeah, y'all don't know nothing about the free lunches. What's up, Big Red? Y'all know what time it is, man. Salute, man. I'm just in here riding, man. I'm doing a project check. If you from the projects, you understand where I'm coming from, right? Real talk. I'm doing a real project check. If you from the projects, y'all can feel exactly what I'm saying. And your project ain't no better than nobody else's project. Real talk. So, if y'all understand where I'm coming from, y'all vibing, y'all going back in y'all head. And be like, damn, them days that was for real, right? All that other shit didn't exist, man. You know what I'm saying? All that other shit didn't exist, man. Now when you come out, ain't no more bootleg, man. You can't go over there and knock on the door and get no beer, man. And they put it in the brown sack. All that shit gone, man. When you go knock on the door right now, they want to give you some fentanyl and all that off the wall shit, man. You know what I'm saying? You know how you used to go to the bootleg, right? And you can go over there and get you a joint. They already rolled up. I'm talking about in the 1.5s or the eases. You know what I'm saying? You can go over there and get you a joint. They sold joints back then, man. Or if you smoke cigarettes, you can go to the bootleg and get you 3 or 4 cigarettes. You know, I never smoked cigarettes, but I was around it and I knew what was going on. Ain't no doubt, Ford is wrapped in the newspaper. Y'all know where I'm coming from on some real shit. That's why I said, I know sometime when people sit back, they want them days to come back. My boy said they still do it on the south side of Houston. Shout out to Houston, man, for keeping that old school shit going on. Real talk. Them single seeds got me through, ain't no doubt. Because, everybody had no money back then. You can't take them food stamps over there and get no single cigarette. You have to have $1. Back then it was $1. That single cigarette, yeah, you gonna go get your cigarette, man. And if you stayed in the projects, guess what? If you stayed in the projects, you had two kind of cigarettes that most people smoked. You had that Cool Long or that Benjamin Hedges, which they call bitches and hoes. That's if you from the projects for real. You know what I'm saying? There too many people smoking no Cool Short. And you had some people that smoke Newports, but back then they want that Cool Long. Y'all know they want that Cool Long. That motherfucker this long. My boy say we had a store back in the day that would buy your food stamp for cash on the north side. Oh, I can believe that. Yeah, you talking about they gonna get, they gonna do that. But now, they trying to give you some shit that's gonna bury you. Now, they gonna give you some shit that's gonna bury you, right? They ain't giving you all that other good shit. They gonna give you some shit that's gonna bury you. Yeah, they'll tell you what to buy, and you just bring, ain't no doubt. Real talk. Well, what you mean? What was the name of the cigarettes that they had back then? You rolled it up. What you talking about? Bugler? You say when I'm gonna do the interview? I don't know, man. I don't know. I ain't chasing nobody down for no interviews, bro. No disrespect. Said know how to get in touch with me. You said Bugler. Ain't no doubt. Bugler. You had the tops. You had all that shit, man. You had Bugler. You had tops. You had all of that. You know what I'm saying? You had the zigzag. You had all of it. But see, that's what I'm trying to tell you. People don't know nothing about that. That's this new shit, man. New shit gonna get you buried. You know what I'm saying? And new shit gonna get you buried when you ain't no more going over there knocking on the door getting no candy. See, candy houses is gone, man. When I growed up, they had candy houses, man. You can go over there and get you some of them now ladies and all that shit. Right now, ain't none of that. They had a tab. You can sign your name. Okay, when you tell your mom when you get paid, this what you owe the candy house this. All that good shit back then, man. But people was doing what they doing, man, and staying alive. Like I say right now. Yeah, they robbed the candy lady. Hey, man, I know some candy ladies got robbed too. You know what I'm saying? Believe that. You said, damn, Grandpa chewing on that rib, ain't no doubt. But my grandma used to chew Levi Garrett in the can. See, got my boy Southwest in the building, man. Y'all know what time it is. I'm just vibing, man. Damn, I've been here a long time, man. That's what happened when you go talking about that old school shit, man. See, you can't be in here talking about that old school shit and acting like you know about it. God damn, Tony, you just showed up. What's going on? I'm just in here vibing, man. We just riding down through there. Real talk. Look at my boy Tommy, you Rodnick. Man, come on, man. People knew me, man. I ain't got to. Oh, man, I ain't robbed no candy later, man. Real talk. Penny, ain't no, but you don't know nothing about them. I tell you what. You talking about them penny cookies, right? You didn't know nothing about them big Buddha cookies. The man on the front of it, the big Buddha cookies, the lemon cookies, them big ones, right? They ain't gonna cost you nothing but a couple of pennies. You know what I'm saying? They don't know nothing about that, man. Yeah, y'all don't know nothing about that, man. That's why I say, I'm from the projects for real, but a lot of people don't want to admit they struggles, see? They don't want to admit they struggles, man. People don't want to admit they struggles. Real talk. With the ice lemon, ain't no doubt. Yeah, the cool cups. Nobody don't know about them cool cups. I had all that shit growing up, man. My grandpa always tell me snacks used to be, bro, come on, yeah, a nickel, man. Ain't nothing but a nickel. You can go right over there and they going to give you a nickel and you're going to come out there with a whole bag of candy. it's so much canning up, mama gonna tell you, but don't you eat all that at one time. But guess what? They already know that went in one ear out the other. Before you know it, you gonna be asking for another nickel. Real talk. But that's old school. You can't even compare old school with this shit now today. Real talk. You can't do that, man. Real talk. Mimi, I ain't no doubt. Hey, man, that's what I'm trying to tell you. But most of the time, Tony, they gonna give you that food stamp. See, I'm a food stamp nigga. I knew what it was like back then to get them food stamps. It used to be the happiest day of my life. When I seen them stamps come through there, they used to come in that book like that. And nigga, I used to be so motherfucking happy because I already know I got a purple coming, see? That purple, that's that 20. That purple, that's that 20, see? Yeah, I'm the favorite, so I'm gonna get broke out. You know what I'm saying? Boy said, exactly. I wish I had some stamps. Hey, man. Well, you know, they put everything on the card now, man. You know, everything go on the card now, man. And they give you a debit card. You know, they don't switch the whole game up, man. You know, and it ain't no fun no more, man. Real talk. It ain't no fun no more, man. Now, all the bootlegs gone, all that shit gone, man. Yeah, they done wiped out the universe with all that shit, man. Yeah, it's all on the card now, man. You know, it's all on the card, and you know, something, you know, you still get the same results, but it's just too much tied into that shit, man. My boy said they would give me them brown ones. Oh, that brown, yeah, they gonna give you that, yeah. The candy truck, see, I'm from the projects. I'm from the West Dollar Projects. See, we had a candy truck in the projects, right? We had a candy truck in the projects, right? And I used to get that brown $1 bill too. And I go to the store truck and, you know, get my little old shit like that. And that's what it was. Look at my boy talking about Diablo. What's up, Lopez? So that's how it was when I was growing up, man. Yeah. Oh, that ice cream truck, yeah, man. You know, ice cream truck gonna come through when it's hot. It's gonna roll through. And my favorite ice cream back then was that motherfucking meat. You know, everybody used to get the push-up. You know, and some motherfucker get, if you don't know nothing about these old project stories, well, I can give them to you. You know, because I was in that motherfucker. Now, if you growing up and when the ice cream truck come through, you get the push-up. You know what I'm saying? The push-up, or I used to get that strawberry pound cake, though. I thought I was balling when mama got me that. That strawberry pound cake on the stick. Yeah, man, I used to go hide in the corner and eat that because I ain't need nobody begging from it. Real talk. My boy said, if you spend 50 cents, we get real coins back. My sister, yeah, ain't no doubt. Boy said, I grew up in a rough area, west side of Fort Worth, but not the project. Well, nigga, I'm project nigga. That's why I can go down through there like that. My boy say we used to be in lunch program in the summer. White truck with ice cream and lunch, ain't no doubt. Yeah, nigga, I'm going to the free lunch, though. Yeah, see, I'm going to free lunch and everything. I'm getting the whole free lunch. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, my boy said I barely made to see them popsicles. Push, ain't no doubt, them push the Nutty Butters, yeah, they was on the truck too. Yeah. But like I said, when I used to get that strawberry shortcake on the stick, I used to have to look back at my homeboy, because you know, y'all ain't got this. Y'all ain't, you know, this. You gotta have a couple of dollars to get this right here, cause on the truck, that was the most expensive thing on the truck back then. You know, so I was high siding then, but I couldn't do it all the time. Like I said, you know, mama used to bless a nigga game sometime with that strawberry pound cake. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, them fake cigarettes, ain't no doubt. Y'all, man, quit playing. You don't know nothing about them fake cigarettes. That wasn't number chewing gum. You know, it looked like cigarettes. And you blow it and that smoke come out. Yeah, you used to blow that chewing gum and it come back out. Oh, that was on the truck. Yeah, and they had the necklace that was candy necklace. You eat it and all that, man. Yeah, I know about all that old school, the ring pops and all that. You candy on the ring, you eat all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah, he thought, I was told us, he thought he was doing something with them fake cigarettes. Yeah, you blow that smoke out of that motherfucker one time, it's over with, and all you do is eat it. Goddamn gum so hard, it's gonna have your jaw hurt, man. Y'all quit playing, man. Y'all know what time it is, man. Yeah. I can't go down through there with a lot of people. They don't know nothing about that, man. But paper and all, ain't no doubt. Yeah, paper and all, man. Real talk, man. Real talk. This old school talk here, man. We can't have them kids up in here because they don't know nothing about that. See, they go knock on the door right now. They gonna get them a fentanyl pill. You know what I'm saying? If you get them kids in here, they gonna go knock on the door. They gonna get them a fentanyl pill. You know what I'm saying? What about them candy stores? The candy store was good too, man. Real talk. Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying, Small. If you ask them about the bootleg and the 40 with the brown paper sack, they ain't gonna know nothing about that, man. They want to go knock on the door and get them a Percocet and all this some shit that's gonna get them buried. You know what I'm saying? I ain't interested in all that, man. No, I ain't interested in all that, man. You know, back then it's like top grade weed was the bow, right? See, if you got the bow, oh man, everybody gonna be going with you. You know what I'm saying? Real school. My boy said I tried my first 40 ounces in middle school. Yeah, I already know you was drunk as hell then, boy. I know you were drunk when you tried that 40. And first time in middle school, see, them was the real days, man. So that lady in the winter, yeah, section, ain't no doubt. Real talk, right in the back over there. You know, you gonna go in and see, she gonna have that dust on. See, them old school ladies back then, they gonna have the dust on, right? They gonna have that dust on. They gonna have them pockets right here, all the chains in the pockets, and, you know, they gonna have all that shit, like I said, man, you know. We can go all day about that, because I'm Project Baby for real, man. I ain't just talking this. Oh, that MD. Ooh, that MD, man. That purple, you know, they had that purple MD. They had that orange. That orange went hard. Ain't no doubt. It smelling that perfume for hours. Yeah, they smelling that perfume for a whole hour. See, you leave out, you still smell that perfume. Then guess what? It's one thing that still stood today. When you go to that candy house, and that lady that ran that candy house, right? See, she can whoop your ass too. See, they had authorization to do that. And gonna call your mama and tell you why she put that work in on you, right? Yeah, they could do that back then. Real talk. They can tell you, you can do that. They used to be able to put work in on you back then. The candy house people, the lady stay next door, all that. You know, they gonna call on you and tell you when you skip school, oh yeah, I seen him at the corner store. So they gonna call your mama on the house phone. They don't know nothing about that nowadays, right? They don't know nothing about that. Real talk. See, totally when you stole, ain't no doubt. Real talk. All that, man. Look at Tony. He remember who his candy lady was, Miss Punkin. Say, man, see, I can bring them old memories back in your mind, boy. I can bring them back up and make you wish that they had them days now. That's what I'm trying to tell you. When you used to go to all them old spots back then, guess what? They wasn't offering you the shit they offering now. You know, they offering some stuff now they give to you. You ain't gonna wake up in the morning. See, real talk. That's why I don't understand why dudes even be into that. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. That's why I don't understand why dudes even mess with that, because what they giving you now gonna have you not here tomorrow. See, back then, back in the game, you can rest for sure it was real. Square business. Now, ain't no more of that, man. Ain't no more of that, man. This is why I say, this old school type here, man. This old school talk. See, all that's gone now, though, man. All that's gone. And the only way you know about this, guess what? You got to be from the projects. But I said, man, with Big Red, damn sure ain't no doubt, man. That's why I stay away. You know how people be saying, I'm outside. I'm outside. Yeah, I'm inside though. Shit. I'm inside. Yeah, I pay too much to stay here, so I'm gonna enjoy everything I got in my house. I ain't sit outside. Yeah, I'm inside. I ain't afraid to say I'm inside. Yeah, y'all gone outside, man. They got too much shit to offer outside. I don't want none of that. Real talk. Yep. But you got to be old school to know where I'm coming from. Real talk, man. My boy said how it was the time you took from the one of the hoods and gave it back. And you ain't no doubt. That's for real. All the way, all the way out the way, man. That's the only way to be. I'm trying to tell you, because they think nowadays is what they doing is cool. Man, that shit ain't cool, man. Say, do you remember when the kids would fight or wrestle who had a grown man? Ain't no doubt. I been for all of that, man. I'm trying to tell you. But that's when you can rest for sure if you get into it with the dude next door. Y'all gonna do what y'all do, and shit, it's gonna be back to shooting marbles and all that type of, ain't no running the house, getting no 223 and none of that. Ain't gonna be none of that. You know what I'm saying? But nowadays, boy, these boys don't want to do none of that. They gonna go right in there and come back and it's over with. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, my boy said I used to love going to my auntie's house. They stayed in the hood. The amount they had fights all day. Ain't no doubt. Everything was going down. But you could rest for sure though. Guess what? We was gonna see that person we were gonna see that person tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? No, that's what I'm saying. I said, we admire squabbles and knockouts. Ain't no doubt. Real talk, man. But you could rest for sure that person you was gonna see them tomorrow. See, I grew up around people where y'all gonna go to the bootleg, and guess what gonna happen? All y'all gonna get drunk, and you gonna remember what this person did yesterday, and all of a sudden y'all fighting now. See, we was sober and all, we was just kicking it. But now you remember what I did last week. Now all of us, we one-on-one squabbling. I'll tell you, that shit was crazy, man. Real talk. But they don't do that no more. They can't have no disagreement and do the other shit. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no doubt, my boss. I know fight out. Yeah, man, I'm trying to tell you. Say, man, like I said, man, I remember all of that. But what we had to look forward to was seeing each other the next day. Nobody that run and get the 223. Nobody that run and get the switch. We ain't do all of that, man. If you knock me out today, cool. When we get drunk, I'm gonna knock you out tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it was about. Yeah, we going right over and get a wine. We going over and get a wine, and we gonna drink, amongst the homeboys. We gonna drink, and then guess what I'm gonna say? Oh, yeah, y'all remember when you knocked me out last week? Let's go on and run that back. And I'm gonna wait till you get drunk, and I'm gonna get my get back. You know what I'm saying? You know how I do it, Big Faith, the same thing I did to Black with the pills. The same thing I did on the basketball court when I dropped the pills in the coffin. See, that's get back. Yeah, it's the same way. I'm gonna wait till you get drunk, and I'm gonna get my get back. You can call it whatever you want to call it. You know what I'm saying? Real talk, man. But anyway, man, that's why I say, man, this is 110 right here, man. This is putting you on the right track for your day, man. You know what I'm saying? And if you don't do nothing else, man, you remember you had this conversation, man. Yeah, I can take you back on old school, man, but it was good times though. It wasn't no other stuff. You know what I'm saying? Wasn't no other shit. I can take you back to the free lunch, all that shit, man. And then you can sit back after this and think about it like, damn, man, look how far we come from that, right? That's why I say, I come from the projects, man, to where I'm at now. But I can look back on them project days and appreciate that shit. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no doubt, gang, that's gonna keep you sane, for real. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I tell people, man, you know, you can look at other platforms and all of that shit, man, and they ain't going back like that, man. You know, this is something that you got to give back because people wasn't around to see that. But you got to put it in their mind and be like, damn, I wish I was around so I can see that. You know, real talk, man. For real, you could be black and high, ain't no real quote, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Real talk, man. My boy said, hit them up, had pain. We need that documentary / movie. Hey, man, hey, man, you know me, man. Like I said, man, all I want people to do, man, is understand where you at now versus where you were then, man. And you can appreciate where you at now, man. See, nobody ain't got to tell me I came a long way. I'm going to show you how I came a long way. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't scared to tell nobody, man. I was on food stamps, bro. I come from the projects, man. But when I put the work in, that made me appreciate my situation from then to now. That don't mean along the way that nobody fall off, but that's just life, right? But I always like people to understand this, man, that if you keep living, you're going to keep experimenting things, man. And then they going to mount up. Then you will see, you know what? Man, I can remember this time back when this was like this, right? Like I said, man, when you come here, this is nothing more than documentation. So 10 years from now, you can go back and watch this old school throwback like we doing now, and you can tell yourself, man, I remember when we was on the ride. That's all this is, man. It ain't no cap, ain't none of that shit. You know, ain't no big you, little me. No, I ain't no better than the next man, man. That's why I tell people, man, I am Mr. 110, man. And the 10 is for somebody that ain't gonna be 100 all day. They might give 90, but when you come here, I got the 10% on you, bro. Real talk. I'm gonna add the 10% to you, man. That's for real. But anyway, man, y'all know what to do, man. Hit that like button, man. Hit that subscribe button, man. If you even think about not subscribing, you wrong. I just took you back to the projects. You know what I'm saying? My boy said, they said, no hope for the youth. I beg to differ. The youth just need more people like you to help them guide. Hey, man, like I said, man, I always say this, bro, and I'm going to keep it 110 all the way across. My story can't help nobody, man. Reason why? Because that person got to help theyself. And if they help theyself, then they can apply my story to them. You know what I'm saying? And then it just might help them, man. That's all I got to say. I ain't trying to play on the people. Ain't no sense in me trying to play on the people talking about, I'm doing it for the kids, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. No, I ain't doing none of that, man. Because they have to understand that the first law of nature is helping yourself. And then you can implement my story into your life and look at it and say, you know what? I don't want to do no 25 years like Wood did. I don't want to do that. I don't want to go to prison for 25 years, man. When you know in your heart, you can't do 25 years, bro. That's a long time. That's a long time to be locked up in one place for making a mistake. Real talk. Real talk. And it only becomes a mistake when you do it one time. See, when you do it over and over and over again, you meant to do that. My boy Big Face, I said, I can't do 25 minutes. Boy, you got the right answer. 1 hour or 1 minute is too much behind anybody's wall, bro. That's why I tell people, stay out, man. Ain't shit in there, man. Ain't nothing in there, ain't nothing in there, bro. Real talk. I mean, ain't nothing in there. Ain't nothing. Everything you want is on the flatland. But you have to be a savage. You got to be a savage to stay out here. Real talk. And you have to have the drive to get to the next level, man. Real talk. And that's why I tell people, savage drive is different to other people. I don't know what your drive is, but you have to be a savage to implement that drive. Real talk, man. Real talk. And that's all hey man, I'm just here giving my spiel for anybody that's gonna listen, man. Like I tell people, I don't have the biggest platform, right? But I got the most powerful platform though. That's what I got. I got the most powerful platform that's gonna give you some true meaning to your situation. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, real talk. Yeah, real talk. Ain't no doubt. It's the long, yeah, but you know, that's like I said. But when you go on that, hey man, when you go on, it's just like sitting in the projects up under the tree. When you go to ride and you go to reminiscing about how it used to be, you can be there for hours, man. You can be there for hours, man, because what it does is it make you forget about all the bad times you had, man. How many people can remember all the bad times they had? See, people remember all the bad times. Why? Because they stuck with them. But it's the good times what count, man. And I make sure when people come here, we leave all that bad shit outside, man. We don't need none of that in here, man. I want you to remember the good times. And like they say, let the good times roll, man. Let the good times roll, man. That's what you need, man. And if you don't get it for nothing but when you're here with me, let the good times roll, man. Real talk, man. But do me a favor. Don't put out what you can do today for tomorrow. Ain't no doubt I'm growing a beard, man. Yeah, it's about that time, man. It's about that time to grow a beard, man. Yeah, it's hard. Hey, man, growing this beard is like fighting Congress, man. Real talk. Yeah. Appreciate that big face, man. It's all good, man. Real talk is what's real talk, man. And that's all that matters, man. I ain't got no problem with doing that. I got a gift, man. And the gift ain't for money. It ain't for me to keep. This is the gift I got from the man. I can't take it with me, man. If I can't make people feel good, ain't no sense in me having it, man. That's why I say I ain't got no ill will towards nobody, bro. And that's why you never ever seen me go back and forth with a person, man. Because that person ain't my enemy, man. I don't have no enemies, man. My biggest enemy was me. Real talk. Yeah. Oh, I got a brush. No, I got a beard brush that I brush it with. This ain't number 2 weeks. It's growing at an alarming rate, man. Real talk. But y'all remember this before I get out of here, man. The biggest enemy in your life is you. And once you defeat you, can't nothing else come close to you, man. That's why you never ever seen me go back and forth with nobody, man. Nobody's my enemy. I defeated my enemy, which was me. I conquered me. Real talk. And that's simple as that, man. Yeah, ain't no doubt. Yeah, ain't no doubt. That's when you grow. Real talk, man. So, for me to y'all, man, the last time, if it's anybody on the Purchase the Savage Drive gear, it's online, man. All you gotta do is Google it, man. OGHollywoodspeak.com, man. And if you can't get what you're looking for, it's an email attached to the website, man. Y'all hit me up. Appreciate the support, Big Face. Appreciate the support, bro. And y'all do me a favor, man. Y'all stay up, y'all stay free, and I appreciate y'all for tapping in, man. Salute.